So, to give a little bit more in-depth, hey, this is Mawa Island. That doesn't really matter. Two villages. Ryu Village, they're super into gunpowder, explosives. They are like pioneers on explodey-based technology. And on the other side of the island, there is Naga Village. They are pioneers in trapping and poisons and toxin-based technology. Not rope, like I said last time, because that was a bad idea. I came up with a better one halfway through the session, so big brain. That's basically it.
Chum is currently playing with a snake.
Yeah, there is celebrations going on. These are like weekly celebrations. Kind of like, imagine it's kind of like akin to, like going to church on a Sunday, or, if of a different faith, going to temple on like a Friday or a Saturday or whatever it is. So it's like it's like semi-religious, but also incredibly cultural. So it's like, oh hey, this is like a fun societal thing, but it is also deeply significant to us as a people and our essence and being. But also, hey, we're having fun. So imagine like a church potluck, but every week. And that's what these are.
So a church potluck.
Are they every fucking week?
If your church is having a potluck and they're having it every week, you're never hungry.
I mean, that's just not a thing in my country.
No,
Maybe
we do have Sunday.
we do have Sunday services, yeah. But I've been to like
Every pub has 3 massive cuts, if not more.
That's true. Sunday lunch is a big deal, especially like Sunday carveries. So that's what's going on. Who are we jumping in on first? Idiots or smarties?
Idiots.
All right. All right. So
I'm still tired.
I mean,
God, not.
that's a really good excuse. So we will shoot on over to Naga Village. Naga Village is, they're having a big celebration-y thing. There's lots of snakes. There's snake charmers. It's a very Indian-inspired in aesthetic. So it's like somewhat opulent, but also with lots of spiritual significance to their design and all of that. And there's snakes. There's snake charmers and people selling snake-related things, I suppose. And you were communicating with random NPC who didn't get a name or a design, I don't think. But you're communicating with him. Where were you? What was...
I was just saying hi to people, and we'd asked them about the thing, about the ruins, and they told us no one goes there, they're not allowed to go there, it's sacred or whatnot.
Yeah.
And in fact, actually, Chum was interested in asking about nearby pirate, or if there. Are there any like pirate stuff around? They happening, or they stay away from here? Cool.
Well, we don't get loads of pirates per se, but there has been one crew, and they've been very actually. Wait, you're not cops, are you?
What? No?
Good.
I don't think so.
So, we don't get loads of pirates. Marine base, Marine base up north of the island, so we don't get loads. But there has been one wonderful set of pirates, and they have been helping us get rid of those. They've been helping us combat those awful, bloody Ryu people. So they've been giving us all kinds of great equipment, and all they wanted in exchange is, just a place to stay, and maybe a little bit of guiding around the woodlands to find some place. I don't know what we're up to, but hey, that's what they're doing.
I see the stuff you got. The.
What?
Can I see the? You said they gave you some like equipment and stuff. Can I see that?
Well, we've used it, so, but
Oh,
we usually get a delivery. In fact, it's usually right after we're done with our little parade. So you can come and be a part of all that. See what's what. Do you want to help us get rid of the awful Ryu people? They're awful.
Feel free to chime in, Dakota. You're there too.
Dakota's just drooling, staring up at the sky.
More like stuffing my face.
God damn it.
No, not actual source, just mud.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes. Okay. Well, while we're waiting.
And then Chum sticks his hand in one of the pots where they have, just pulls it out.
What are you doing?
That's a very
Petting it on the head.
The snake it rattles its tail and hisses at you very aggressively. It's not enjoying this.
You might want to put it down.
That's really not a smart idea. Please stop it.
I just like let it slide through my fingers till it's down, so I've got my hand just around its, just below its head.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. And as it like opens its mouth, I just put my finger on the front of its nose and just push.
You just boop it. Boop.
You poop a fucking snake.
Alright, do you want to roll me something?
Amazing.
You want to roll me an animal handling?
Your finger?
Sure. I don't even know if I have that.
I highly doubt it.
Is animal handling a thing in...
This is 3.5 base, so probably.
Is that charisma or is that wisdom?
We will find out. Scroll down here, and I look at...
I think it's wisdom.
They have a primary skills. Keystones.
You're actually...
Secondary skills. Okay, I do not see
Hey.
animal handling or handle animals.
Yeah.
So maybe it isn't a thing.
Well, if it is a thing, I got a 2.
Okay. So, yeah, with that, you boop it.
You'd have to be slightly animal.
Yeah. The snake bites you. As you boop it, it goes and lashes onto your finger. It's not gonna deal loads of damage.
I tried to just like wiggle my finger.
So
Isn't that bad? I'm imagining you let go with your other hand, so there's just a limp snake flinging around. And...
okay, so it's gonna deal 2 damage.
Okay. Ow! I drop it back in the pot. Oh, that's not very nice.
Look at the dude just...
I grab my finger
I'm
and
gonna
sort of
ask-
squeeze and to just get any to like squirt back out.
Yeah.
Never mind. The question is now...
I mean, for ease, I'm gonna say this snake is not venomous, just because dealing with poison is a lot of effort right now. So, yeah, you're just gonna... there we go.
They've already drained him. of
Yeah.
gas for right now.
That snake's been milked already today. It has no venom in it for today. You're fine. But it just bit you and it hurt. Ah.
Ew!
So how do you like the new piercing in your finger now?
I can't see anything. I don't think it broke the skin. I'm fine.
Well,
Hey, that-
well, if you're all done pestering our precious animals, you want to The delivery's probably going to arrive soon. Do you want to come check it out, or do you want to just meander around aimlessly for a little while longer?
Yeah, I feel we should go check.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go do that.
Alright, follow me. I'm an NPC. I don't have personality.
Speaking of, this NPC asked if we were cops and clearly wearing marine.
No, I'm not.
I'm not even wearing my
I'm not wearing my jacket. I left it on the ship.
They took off their marine uniform.
And
Remember, I typically don't wear the jacket if we go on to Ida. And one go, he's a marine.
so,
Don't fear me immediately off that aspect. Now, my height and strength. That's the fact I'm.
alright. So, with that, they walk you through town. It's a nice town. There's plenty of stuff here. If you're interested in getting stuff, you could probably equip yourself, buy weapons, buy armor. There's lots of serpent-based things, lots of things designed for trapping, lots of poisons, all that jazz. If you've got ideas, you can go look for stuff. If not, cool. And they guide you to like a dock, and they walk you to the end of it. And, you know, logically, you'd assume pirates, they're going to send a ship, right? So a ship's about to pull up, and instead, a bird. A large bird. Not super large, it's, you know, maybe 3 foot from foot to bill. It's quite wide, though. But that kind of just flaps on down. And this is a pelican. Got a big fucking pelican gullet. And just lands. And it does like a little pelican salute with its wing. It goes. And the.
Someone's been playing too much Mystery Dungeon.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, shut up.
And the nice NPC person goes, ah, yes, wonderful. Okay, well, let me get this. And starts rummaging around, and it produces he produces a bag of money, and like a few scrolls, and just general forms of currency in a mixture of, you know, legal tender and useful items and such. And the pelican then opens its mouth and pushes. Because here's an interesting thing I only learned recently about pelicans, right? Did you know that pelicans can lower their body temperature by pushing their spine up through their gullet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's really
know that.
weird.
Wait. Just have that.
Like, not like just like the spine bone, but like the spine is obviously where it still is, but you know, they like hunch it up and there's like this curve that comes out of their mouth. And that's them pushing their spine out of their mouth to lower their body temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And they can just do that. It's really cool. So it does that, and what it does is it does that, and a bunch of firearms just fall out of its mouth. When I say a bunch, like 20. 20 really well-made rifles.
Very cool.
It's a big ass
like-
pelican.
Wiggle it around.
You just gonna go mess with a pelican, like just poke it?
No. I pick up one of the
gun.
rifles. I just hold it by the butt of it, and
You're just gonna shake a rifle around, and everyone's like, "What? Wait, what's wrong with his rifle?" Pelican's
I
like,
grab
"Brrr."
another one. I like these, and I just grab the end of the barrel and twist it around into kind of a knot for a second. Then
The villagers look real mad at this pelican. Like, you trying to rip us off? And Pelican's like, "Bah, bah, bah."
and I just go one by one through all of the rifles. I just grab the firing hammer. Word.
Might want to stop. Everyone's getting a little pissed.
with this, the NPCs, they're like, no, we aren't paying you. You've tried to rip us off. You've sent us fake guns. Shoo! Shoo! And it chases the pelican off of the docks, and the pelican goes, bah, 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 and flies away without receiving payment.
Bye bye. Oh, what have you done? Are you guys gonna use these?
The village elder's like, well, no, you just wheel them around, and they're all like rubber toys. What is this nonsense?
Yeah. You want me to take them? I know somebody who'd like these. These things are pretty cool.
Yeah, well, we didn't pay for them, so back when right when you thought you could believe murderous pirates for being good business people, this is terrible. Why would they do this to us? We've been nothing but kind to them.
I know, right?
So you say murderous?
Oh, I don't know if they're murderous. I'm making assumptions. Probably murderous. You don't think. If they're selling stuff to us, are they selling stuff to the real people as well? And that's what the real people have offered them more? Did those pirates try and sell us out?
Oh.
Bastards!
Where are these pirates even at?
You guys are really clever.
Well,
Do you all know where these pirates are?
last I saw them, they went and set up camp in the woods. We offered them places here. They're like, no, we want to. Hang on, let me do an impression. And he like stands up tall, and like covers his face and tries to be like mysterious and impressive. He's like, and now, we want to go fend for ourselves. She said something like that. I don't know. Yeah, she's very.
Wait.
Yes. Did you just assume that the pirate was a man? That's sexist.
No. You're just finally giving me a little more detail on this.
You never asked.
Fair point.
Takes all of the rifles in an arm. Oh boy, these are heavy. Can you carry?
Do y'all have like a bag I can put?
You asking me or you asking him? I'm confused.
I'm asking you.
I can get you a bag. I don't know what you want with these bendy rifles, but fine, I'll get you a bag. Here, bag. Bag!
Thank you. I stuff them all in and
Hold the drawstrings on said bag, because I'm gonna assume they're drawstrings.
Yeah.
Bag.
The bag looks very solid and heavy, and got like probably some strange
Thank you.
Ryu technology. That's why it looks solid, but it's not. I've seen them. Damn Ryus.
Where
For all that.
exactly did they head to in the forest? Do you know? Do you know which general direction they headed? Possibly to that clearing you told us to stay at?
Well, we told them definitely don't go to that clearing. That's a no-no. And they said, she said, oh no, I wouldn't possibly dream of doing that. So, I trust her. Although now, I'm not so sure. Although for all I know, she's probably in Ryu Village laughing, going, ha ha ha, look at them, they've bought fake guns, we're going to kill them all. Mwah, ha ha. I don't know. This is Sullied Snake Day. A lot. It's Sullied Snake Day.
Solid.
Sullied!
Well, you know what would be really funny is if we gave them these guns back.
That would be quite funny. But surely they'd recognize their own bad guns. I don't know. I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they would. But if we let them know, then I don't know. It would send some kind of message. I don't know what the message would be, but it would send some kind of message.
Okay. Well, I'm not walking out into the middle of the forest. Why don't you? Now, I'll write you a note. I'll give you some gear and some stuff and whatnot. Why don't you two go off into the jungle and go and find her and be like, we We know what you're, yeah, whatever it is. You know, send her a message. Do whatever. That'd be pretty cool. You look like young,
Just
strapping.
points at both of his eyes, then points forward. That sort of.
They do what?
I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, we'll do that, right? Right, Zor?
I'm gonna have a talk with these pirates myself anyway.
Okay. Well, if there's anything else you need from me, you can find me over there in the NPC place of plot convenience.
Oh.
So in the random shack down in the middle of the village.
Yep.
NPC place of convenience? The NPCs are in the...
Yep.
Yay.
That's where That's where I hang out. That plot convenient place for NPCs. That's me.
Got it. Just the big glorious hut in the middle of the city. Got
Yep.
Alright.
All right. Is there anything else you need?
We're in the woods.
And
I'll begin using my terrible tracking skill.
Grabs real quick, kind of pulls it back. Like, hold up there, little buddy. Before we go, you said something about you'd give us some gear to help out there. What kind of gear are we talking?
well, yeah. What do you need? We got poisons. We got trap making materials. We got ways to poison people from all the way over there. You know, because poisoning people is hard. So finding a way to poison someone who's over there is useful. So we got all kinds of ways. So we got poison tipped arrows. We got poison tipped.
What kind of swords you got?
Swords aren't really our forte. We like hitting people over there. But what we do have is we've got all this really cool stuff which you can coat a sword with. So when you hit people, it poisons them. You want a poison coating for your sword?
That would be very much appreciated. As well as one other question.
Yeah.
Not just the base ass random like of into it or anything. Could you poison spikes?
We can put poison on spikes, yeah.
You got any welding tools?
Sorry, hang on, you're gonna have to repeat that. Discord is being really shitty for me.
You got any welding?
Welding tools. Yeah, we know what to do. I'll make it work.
Alright. But I trust you to modify this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying overglorified super. You poison the spikes here or there.
Subtle poison spikes. We can do that.
I'll just take some of those bottles. That'd be...
Some of those
I'll
what?
take some of the arrows.
The bottles of poisony stuff.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we'll get you a few. Okay. We can get you. Yeah, we can get you five lots. So you can poison your blade 5 times. It only works for like 1 hit though, but it's real good stuff.
Okay. Can I get them in those long kind of vials?
You mean a test tube?
Yeah, but
Vile.
like not this like. I want one.
Want one that's what?
It's long.
It's like long and skinny.
Yeah.
A test tube with a cork.
Yeah.
It's a test tube.
You can get you a long test tube.
Yay!
You can get them there, so you can like just. You know what? He'll give you like a bandolier to put them on as well, so you can like wear them across
Yay!
the chest or across your
That's
belt
awesome.
or whatever. So you just got 5 vials.
Can I have another belt
Do you want another belt?
so I can wear it as a bandolier across my chest?
Yeah. It won't have anything in, but you can have it.
Yay!
Here you go.
Also,
Yeah, I just put the
They were
about that.
giving you these rifles. What kind of ammunition were y'all firing? Making special poison bullets?
So we're using the coatings, and we're coating the ammo, and going pew! And then, we're not good at shooting people, but we don't need to be good, we just need to kind of hit them. Then they are poisoned, and then they die. Eventually. Usually quite quickly.
When I hit people, they die eventually as well.
Yeah, it's how murder works.
So basically a pool move.
Well, I mean, everybody dies eventually. That's what I meant.
What the fuck
I hit this one guy, and he died like 4 years later.
Oh wow, that's a real slow poison.
No, he fell off a boat.
I don't see how these things are connected.
I don't think they are.
Oh, this was useless information then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Thank you for the belt.
No problem. Oh look, the other things you asked for, we did it. Time is bendable. It happens, so you can get on with your adventures.
Not gonna say it.
Alright, so the stuff you wanted, so, okay. So you just wanted like one vial of coating for your sword, or are you sharing with,
No, if like
I
if
can
it
share
was
with-
gonna amongst us, because if
Yeah.
that's the case, could we have maybe 10 do his 5 and then my 5, so that then he can be happy and have all his slots filled up.
I mean, I rolled for how many he got,
Oh.
and he rolled a big number. I can roll, so what I just rolled for you is you'll get 2.
All right.
But you've got a big sword, so that's for justification. It's a big
Oh,
sword.
yeah.
You need bigger amounts.
And so as soon as we exit the town, though, I actually say to Zor, I know they don't like, you know, that we would go talk to or be anywhere near that other town. But maybe we should go with the captain and maybe involve the captain in all this stuff.
That is probably the most accurate and smartest thing I've heard you say. So far, we've been in the... Oh, let's go.
Alright.
So we will. It should be pretty easy to get to the other place because we would just follow the southern shore.
Yeah, it would,
We should eventually get
it would be pretty easy. But, so if you want to do,
lost. It might take a while.
yeah. So if you want to do that,
Yeah.
you'll start walking there, and in the meantime, we will jump cut on over to Rio Village with the 3 smarts, who, you know, it's Dragon Day.
Perfect. Gives me time to go get me a snack.
Yep. So, it's Dragon Day, basically the same aesthetic, except instead of being Indian inspired, it's very Chinese inspired, so same thing, dragons, everything's great. Talking to other NPC who had a name, whose name literally meant undesigned NPC. I don't remember what it was, because it was in Chinese. Rin looked that up and I forgot, and rewatch and
Yeah. It was. Hold on. He did something. What did? No, it was Wei Jing.
Wei Jing. That's it. So, you're talking to Wei Jing. I don't remember the voice I gave him. I already used my crazy old man voice, so I've got to use a different voice. So Wei Jing's gonna talk down here. He's talking to, I guess, welcome. Joy our village. Come, look around. Food. You are enjoying the food. It's pleasant. I see. Yes. I see you are Marine. Oh, you from the... You
Yes.
from the base? Weren't expecting any Marines coming down today. They don't normally come down on our secret day.
No. We actually, I didn't know there was a base here.
Yes, on the northern shore. It's basically like a small village. Well, it's actually bigger than our village. It's like a small town. More than anything. It's pretty cool. You know, we do great trading there.
So you actually trade with them.
Oh yes, we trade with them.
They're not oppressing you and
Oh,
stuff.
no, not at all. But you know who is? That damn Naga village. Bastard. What?
What did they do again?
No, they're just bastards.
Right. When was the last time you even saw a Naga?
Me personally, not in a while. I don't go out to the battleground. But yeah, it's basically every
Talking
day.
to them?
Why would I talk to them?
Or try talking? Maybe they're not as bad as you think.
Well, whenever any of us go too far, if any of us cross over, whatever reason, into the the neutral, the battlegrounds, boom, poison, pitfall, trap, dead. You can't talk to people
Why don't
trying
you,
to
like-
kill you.
Why don't you stand on the edge of the zone and yell at them, see if they?
Because then they try to throw poison darts at me. On us.
Send
Yeah.
them a le-
Use a Dindin Mushi?
Have though.
Don't have a piece of paper.
You try to make a paper airplane and just throw it across the forest?
What do you mean you don't have?
The battlegrounds are like 1.5 miles wide.
Cross that like 10 minutes.
You have explosives. You can make a low-powered explosive and just have it carry paper.
You trying to tell me I should like let go of my countless years of irrational hatred of these people?
Exactly, because you literally just said they're
That's a
irrational
tall order.
yourself.
That's a whole lot of years of irrational hatred.
But it's irrational, so it should.
Look, it might be irrational, but also they've shot at me many times, so I'm a shoot back.
But have you ever tried talking to them first before they shot?
Did they try and talk to me before shooting? No.
Yeah, exactly like I did now. And you didn't shoot back. Look at that. It's progress.
Quiet, you.
Well, Captain, he's been under a lot of stress recently, so he's on a low bullshit tolerance. I apologize. But
Look, whenever you're dealing with other Marines that don't know how to be Marines, it hurts.
I mean, to be fair, even if we wanted some kind of, truth, I don't think our people could ever forgive. Well, I don't think we can forgive them. They know what they
Imagine
did.
this. Imagine just how powerful if you mixed explosives, your poisons and
Oh,
traps.
the mat. It's like, oh.
They could be the greatest terrorists ever.
No, that's
You realize how like grievous. I mean, you're new here. You don't know anything. That's grievously offensive to me. Our explosive technology is perfect. Combining it with that nefarious trickster-like poisoning, that is just downright underhanded. It destroys the noble way of battle.
data.
Of shooting the fuck out of someone from all the way over there.
Maggie's in the background, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Data. Well, look at him saying. How about I have an idea if you're up for it? Seem to have forgotten the yes,
Forgotten the what?
the source of your hatred.
They know what they did.
Right, but here's the thing. Don't you owe it to your ancestors to know exactly what they
I suppose, actually, that would be a really great rallying call. We got inspired. We could use that to rally all of our soldiers, and then we could just destroy them. Because we'd then be more justified.
But what if you can't figure out what?
So,
I bang my head on the table.
I believe that the answer to both of your villages' paths is on this island. Now, if I were a betting man, I'd say it's probably in the one place both of you were told not to.
Well, maybe.
Is there a place like that on?
Well,
where both villages were told not to?
it's not to go there. It's just we choose not to because we don't want to damage the sacred landing, the sacred temple of our progenitors. You know, it's off limits.
Interesting.
It a no place.
Question: Is Naga's village? Are the Naga villagers ancestors from?
I mean, probably.
Well,
Maybe.
then there it is. That's the best way to find what they did.
If you like. I've not gone and looked it up, but we can go to a library and we can try and find some books on it and learn.
That's a great place.
We're not so big on history. We're big on tradition,
Ironic.
but history is, that's very messy and pedantic. And it kind of gets in the way of learning how to blow stuff up.
You'll find that history can give you all new ways to blow stuff.
Why did nobody tell me?
New ways and then forget the old ways. So those the old ways become new ways.
Do you honestly think every idea you've had no one's had before? Tell me.
Well, we came up with most
Right next to
ideas.
the captain. Let's go right next to the captain. Dude is really good at talking to idiots.
Yup.
Crazy good.
How else would Zor and Chom be on?
I didn't convince them. I'll come.
Data.
Well, now I just sound like a.
Special Ops gave me the ship and gave me you. You acquired everyone else.
You stay on the ship, things go bouncy. Oh! What do I get if I stay? We give you food. Done.
Let's go do some reading, shall
Job well finished.
Okay.
Question, does the library allow food and drink?
Not really. But also, nobody cares about the library, so you'll probably.
Yeah, but I follow the rules usually. Eats all food that I have in my hands and
Ah, yes.
Right.
Speaking of following the rules, also we have a rule that the Navy, the Marines, they definitely stick to it 100% all the time, and that is don't go near the docks for the next hour or. They're the rules.
that's your rule.
No, the Navy agrees to them. It totally agrees to them.
Who the fuck's the name?
Marines, same thing.
Right. The Marines are at the base that I didn't know existed until now.
Yeah. We've got like a whole treaty. It's on paper.
Cool. I'm not part of that base. It doesn't apply to me.
It's a village rule.
And
I'm
Don't-
gonna go to the docks.
Fine.
Please don't go to the docks.
For what?
But
I get real suspicious here.
dude, what did I just tell you about Captain? Stress, low bullshit. You're ranking high on the I suggest you cut that bullshit before my captain gets fed up.
I sense shady shit here.
I'll be honest with you. How? Let's suppose, hypothetically, a group of villagers were engaging in illegal weapons trade with pirates. For the noble cause of destroying those bastard Nagas.
I sense a supplier, an instigator. Data. Analysis.
Hey, out of curiosity, how exactly does this trading process go?
You give them money, they get weapons, they get us various supplies.
Wow, interesting.
It's kind of a bitch. Every time we want to go and trade, a good dozen people die because we have to cross through the battle area. It's just easier for the trade to come directly to.
I have a question. You're given weapons, correct?
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have noticed any similarities between your weapons and Hanzo's weapons.
I've never actually seen a Naga weapon. They're all the way over there.
You ever seen a Naga?
But like, I'm saying weapon side. What are they giving you? Firearm?
It's various supplies. Additional gunpowder, because that stuff doesn't grow on trees. Not yet. We're working on it.
All right.
But yes, I know you mentioned it. There is definitely a slow kill methodology to the weapons we're being.
I will tell you. We heard what those crazy Nagas were doing to you. We actually had someone infiltrate,
So did anything in particular?
We're still going. Okay.
So just give me a contact them, because I believe that those pirates might be playing.
Wait, the pirates are working with the Nagas? Best.
I guess.
Have you
God. Try that one again, Nick.
You've never seen a Naga?
No.
Have you ever seen a pirate?
I think we met them like what?
How do
Have
know
you
they're
ever seen a Marine other than us?
Yes. So Marines, they come because when we do go to we do go and trade at the Marine. They come here sometime. Yes, we've seen Marines.
Okay, so the Marines are actual constant.
Pirates, we saw the pirates a few times when they first arrived, but then they're like, oh, we want to go set up somewhere. We don't want to. If they had to go somewhere for supplies or something, I don't know. They didn't really explain it. So now they do distance deliveries. Ship it on over. Or fly it on. It arrives in a Pelican.
Yeah. And okay.
So essentially, the pirates are playing both of you and using the money that you give them to probably trying to harvest your sacred land, because there's probably treasure.
That's exactly.
Wait, what? You're telling me that strangers and people who openly call themselves criminals are not good people?
No.
Yeah, who could have thought?
Well, they might be good, but
I have never felt more betrayed.
something tells me You trade them your supplies, right? Explosives.
We trade them legal tender, berry. We trade them gunpowder, supplies. We trade them whatever they ask for.
Yeah. Here's my thoughts. They're in the middle of the battleground, and on your side, they throw what they bought from the Naga, and on the Naga side, they throw what they bought from. And so you keep thinking that you keep getting attacked by the Naga, and they keep thinking they get attacked, thus fueling making money.
Best.
We broke him.
Don't break.
Windows error sound.
Yeah, just.
The man literally blue screen.
Just literally just.
No, he's just there looking. And,
Everything I said, though.
yeah, he's just there looking. Goes. Best. Well, I'm not gonna go and do it because I'll get killed. Oh,
Back to square one.
I'm now cursed with this knowledge, and we can't do anything about it because they're stronger than us. Well,
Pirates are. The Naga might not be. Here's a question: is the pirate stronger than both the Ryu and the Naga combined?
I don't know. They have all of our stuff. If they're trading from us, I'm trading from them. They have the best of everything. Maybe. Oh.
But they don't have us.
We're great inventors and innovators and like scientists, engineers. Warriors, not so great at.
Surprising.
You're looking at the warriors.
Oh, so you're going to go do it?
Perhaps.
Wonderful.
Marines, we deal with pirates. But we could always use more help.
That's pretty bad.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would you be willing to go with us on our ship to the Naga village?
No.
Under our...
Still no. The Vays sense I'm there, they will kill me on sight. And then you.
What if they don't know you're Ryu for time?
Allow me to disguise my proud lineage I wear on my being every minute of every day.
Just for like 15 minutes, but...
How would you feel if I told you to stop being a fish person?
I mean, that's literally impossible.
Exactly.
I've done it, though. I pretended I was a human with a pig mask for like 5 minutes, so I could go punch a pig pirate in the face.
That sounds like a really weird story.
It was, but it's true. My name was Jim.
And
For 5
Jim?
minutes. Yep.
Big Jim, get it right, remember?
Big Jim.
Oh yeah.
Forget about Big except me.
I never forget about Big. Never forget about Big Jim. Is it gonna be a cover story of Big Jim farming?
Oh man.
And then Big Jim somehow ends up in space. That's how cover stories normally work.
The only- Anyway. Yes or no? You coming or not?
Ooh.
Alright.
But is there anything at all?
I just had a really terrible idea and I don't even... Oh god.
What, just take this dude by force?
No. No, I'm not gonna say it on...
no. That means it's a really bad idea.
Oh.
Oh God!
Why? No.
No, 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 no. Not allowed.
Yeah. Right. Anyways.
All right.
Come on, man. We have our standard.
It's a pelican.
That's why I was just like, no. That's why I said no.
At
Anyway.
what point does Zora?
That's even worse.
Are you guys
like a
walking
date-
through the jungle?
Wait a
Well,
minute. Wait, I just got an idea.
Oh yeah, you guys have catapults everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's telling us.
Yeah, we're
James, you're
catapulting our way.
It's true.
Everyone is blessed that they don't
Sorry.
have to see this. Everyone is blessed, but they do not have to ever know what the fuck is being said in this Discord chat.
See, counterpoint to all of those terrible things you guys are posting. What about he can kind of
Kind of fold
he can fit into this.
in a pelican.
Maybe.
You gonna jump into the pelican's mouth and let it carry?
Okay, Pillowman.
Maybe.
No. We still have our Didin Mushi, right?
Don't.
Yeah, you still have a means of small, like, short-range communication, yeah.
Isn't like, can we to the other?
Yeah, you can contact, Chum and Zor. Go ahead. Currently on their way walking over to your
For the
real
sake
village.
of it all, I'm gonna say I'm carrying it because I feel like with Chum, he'd be just sitting there constantly messing with the eyeballs, bending them everywhere.
Don't hurt the snail.
Don't hurt this.
Not like that one Marine from the filler episode. Never forget.
Right. I was just gonna say relay all this from but very likely is the situation.
Hey, so we're on our. We found toy guns that were dropped off by a pelican at the.
At this point, I'm just gonna pick up the Dendmushi.
No, I get it. No, we have you each have your own Dindin Mushi.
Oh,
Yeah,
do we? Oh, cool.
I'm just
I
gonna
thought-
chime in at this point. It's like they're not.
I'm
Yeah,
just
no.
yelling into the Dendin Mushi like it's like it.
Like an old person using speakerphone.
Yeah.
Or a very excited child. There's two. Are you yelling into it like you can't hear, or yelling into it because you're just happy?
Both.
Both.
Well, I guess you probably can't. That's how loud you are. Makes sense.
Yeah, we got that, and I got and we got some. I got some long vial and spikes. We got spikes.
We're productive, Captain. We had to give him that.
Yeah. You said you're on your way. What do you do at this point? I probably just hear somebody smack into a tree.
No, you hear a tree fall as you see me coming up from.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, I should have checked his aim before I did that. Ow. And then I catch the flying chum as he comes flying. Just
Right.
Catch him, or would he bend your wrist back to where he just anyway?
I'm more catching him so he doesn't go fly because he just took out what been his stopping, but the tree wasn't thick enough, so I just kind of collapsed it on him.
Right. Yeah.
Hey!
Right. Wei Jing, this is the party that the other village.
Shit, how do I?
Have people. Oh, yes, you mentioned the undercover people. Good.
Literally 5 minutes ago, dude.
Yes.
They set fire to the whole village and killed them all, right?
No. They
Oh.
were sent for gathering information.
No, but we got these, and I climb up on Zoran and try and undo the slip knot to try and
Don't.
get the gun out.
No, leave it. Leave it.
Leave it. Okay, not the time.
Bad.
Not the time.
I'm rubbing my temples. Just when can we leave this place?
Oh, calm down. You didn't just go face first into a tree.
Oh, he Dallas to Zoran. He's like, so pirates are selling these people guns.
Oh, them too.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep, thank you.
Yep.
You can go home now.
Turns and looks at the elder. There you go.
That suspicion's confirmed. Now we have to address pirates.
We did
Oh.
in the
Please,
woods.
in the wood? Is it in the sacred?
Probably.
That's where I'm assuming, because that's roughly where we saw that soak up.
I heard them say, "Don't ever, ever, never, ever, 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 never go there." So they are.
Most likely.
Looked to Wei Jing.
What the fuck is going on?
World?
It's a very good question.
Bardic, you okay?
Yeah. Alright. So, Wei Jing is just...
It sounded not like you.
You sound like you're confused with.
I'm confused with life.
Are we all?
Huge same for the rest of this group.
Yeah.
Okay.
And anyone.
So, Wei Jing is just baffled by all of this. You know, Wei Jing's entire, like, comprehension of everything, you know. People have lied to him, people have tricked him. He's now having to...
Literally walked in here and in 5 minutes overturned his entire village's way of life for the past Lord knows how many years.
Well, yeah,
Are we
come
gonna
on.
go and talk to your like commanding chief? Yeah, he's strong and what did you do to him?
You know,
Why is the strong milling?
I mean, I think to a certain extent, part of the reason this has been allowed to go on for so long is these villages are so isolated. Their only form of trading is through marines, which they have to like walk through a war zone to get to.
Which
So-
I'm pretty sure they don't even entirely go at the same time, so they never could even speak.
Exactly.
Really their fault though. They could
Oh.
easily just not do.
And they marine pirate trading, and the Marines don't come to their village.
Because I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, no,
I would-
he did say the Marines come to the village.
Yes, but very...
They said that they went to
They
the Marine village
specifically don't come during the festival,
Right,
which is
when the
one-
pirates do
or
their
s-
trade.
do the trading.
Yeah, you know,
They
it...
probably make as much headway getting any information as we did. There's like, oh, what did they? They know what they did, and they're just like, well, fuck it.
But do you know what they did? That's the important part.
They know what they did. See, this is what is so amusing, because these villages are just so fucking isolated, not just from each other, but from everything. So, the only people they ever interact with are other people from their village and their society. So, they've never had to question anything. They've never had to wonder. They've never even had to think. And someone comes along and,
We just turned their whole world
Idea.
upside down.
you
I'll
know,
make a big tornado that'll pull the village.
No.
They already have a mutual enemy now.
see,
No.
Go hate
well,
the pirates now.
I meant literally, not metaphorically.
Oh.
Well, they have a mutual enemy. The Naga don't know it yet.
yeah.
No, they do. The Naga hate them because they sold them.
Oh. Wait, you actually did do a smart. You weren't just being dumb the whole time. Sorry, I was only paying half attention to your for sake of like.
Okay. Gotta bend down. Okay, you did too smart.
Did I?
Sure.
Alright, someone needs to make, like, in character, someone needs to give Chum, like, a little piece of paper that he can tick every time he does a smart, and when he gets 5, he gets a sticker.
Some ice cream.
Yes, ice cream.
Well, but every time he gets a dumb, one of his smarts get taken away.
I might do that.
No.
I might do that.
Wait, does that
Like-
mean I'll owe you?
Yes. That's what that.
Dang it.
Seriously, I might start doing that whenever we get back on the ship. No, you know what? I'm doing it right now. I have.
If my cat want me to go scout out the pirate area, I can be there and back in like, half an hour.
Yeah, sure. While you're doing that, I just got a piece of paper and just start writing.
Data goes category 2 and.
Alright, so you turn your legs all twisty and you go zoom and fly off.
Starts walking away looking for fish.
Right. So, Data, you're heading off on your own, just flying into the jungle with no plan. Running.
Jumping off trees.
Yeah, just boom, leaving small areas of destruction in your wake. You're a fucking tornado. Alright. As you get, a good half hour in, do you want to do some rolls for me? See if you can find anything. See if anything stands out to you.
Wait, what just happened?
Data's gone off on his own.
Like up in the air or just?
He's just kind of hovering through the tree.
Kind of hover, but I'm.
Well, I was gonna say, if you want to get like a bird, just
I mean,
we can throw you in the air
data
and you
can
hover.
jump pretty high.
Yeah, but imagine you don't have to use the force of that. You could use the force of the winds after you've already hit your peak and go eat.
I have a slingshot. That's what the whips are for.
Oh god.
Ah.
I could helicopter technically.
Oh my god, he fucking can. Just give him a stick and tell him to spin his hand and he'll start moving.
Oh dear, yawn. Alright.
What kind of roles? I guess spot.
I think Spot's probably the best choice. 14. Alright. Alright. Yeah. As you make a little bit of headway in, you notice, like, you're not near any kind of clearing, but you do notice that there appears to be like some traps laid out in the jungle. Like, and this stuff is like specifically, if you spent time and looked from both sides, they are designed from all sides. So if someone's come from Naga village, they'd trigger some traps. If someone's come from your village, they'd trigger other traps. In this, if you're looking a little bit at it, you can see that these are designed to make it look like there are active people there. So, like, if you were to go and activate one of these traps, trip a wire, it would then fire off, like, 5 guns, or shoot off 5 blow darts to make it look like there's a small squadron of people present. They're kind of all set up, designed to stop people traveling from one specific village or the other.
The list. Something seems off. Other than the fact that they're clearly framing the war here, the odds of no one being around are still pretty. Someone has to be replacing these traps when they go down.
Mm-hmm.
But what is that? Oh, yeah. That's...
A 9 on your listen. So what? As you stand there and go, what's that? Oh wait, all I can hear is me because I am a fucking typhoon.
Oh, fuck it, scorched earth. Fuck it. If I can't find you, then I'm just going to have to destroy this entire.
Oh no, is he gonna anvil?
Typhoon, no.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're just gonna boof, hit the ground.
We're still all in the village, so we're not gonna know what's happening
It
until
is
we
going
hear
into
it.
rapid fire.
It's like 5-10 minutes.
They is going to rapid fire.
Alright, so in doing this, you're basically gonna set off all these traps. So, which, to be honest, that would probably alert anybody, because normally one of these traps gets set off. And, you know, ooh, some gunfire, or ooh, some booms. You're gonna set off like 20, so, like, everyone in Ryu Village, like the entire crew, you hear a shit ton of gunfire, you hear a shit ton of combat, and there's even like vocal recordings that go off, and say, you know, someone obviously went out of their way, they got like fucking tone dials. You're like, get those bastard Ryus, and bloody Nagas. And and the thing is, you hear the same thing repeated over and over. So, bloody Nagas, bloody Nagas, bloody Nagas, bloody Nagas. Just like 20 times. So, and Data, I'm gonna say you clear like a small. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna have to make a quick map for this.
Question: with the sound of all these voice recordings going on, would it be heard from both villages on either side?
Yes, it most definitely would. Okay.
Definitely do it.
Yep, that's how I do.
Raise their suspicions even more.
Oh, it's super fucking suspicious. Yeah, alright. Perfect.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
hear like a random gunshot and be like, found something.
So, there, let me just throw you onto there. Alright, so basically, this pink circle, that is the area which you have cleared. And, like, you've basically, like, because of everything that got set off, you know, you set off, like, small explosions, fire, you set off, like, poison gas, bombs, everything. So, when all of that clears, which I assume you help clear, you just go, Typhoon. So, everything outside of that, that's still jungle, that's still trees, that's still all that. And then you land, and this area is clear in this entire circle. Right? Everyone else, you heard this. Data is about 10 minutes away, so you're going to have to book it to go and catch up.
Am I only 10 minutes away? Minutes to get here and
Oh shit, yeah, no, it did take you a while. I'm bad. So, no, it's because someone said 10 minutes earlier, and I was like, oh, no, it took you like, how long did I say, an hour?
It'll probably be an hour normal speed.
Yeah. So, Data. You're stood there, and you're just kind of looking around and go, what are you thinking? What are you feeling?
It's like, yeah, there's no actual war at all. And there's probably... If I was going to set up a trap in a battle, it would be the best place to observe. Most people would say the outside. But if you wanted to really make
We're back.
even boom.
Can you duplo?
Category 1.
Wait, you could just hide in the rubble.
So, Data, as you're doing this, you're talking. I'm assuming you're talking to yourself out loud as anime protagonists do. As that is going on, you go, to be outside of it or be below, the maths tells me that you. Actually, no, you don't hear because your listen check was fucking terrible. So, out of nowhere, and this is very unlike the the controlled explosions and fire. A stream of fire, like a compressed, aimed stream, almost like a flamethrower of sorts, fires straight across this clearing you've made and slaps into you. You can make a reflex save to take half damage.
So, a bunch of noise and I get things like cats out of the bag, stuff's going down.
Yeah, stuff is definitely going down in the jungle if you want to go check it out. So,
Boss, Captain, should we go investigate that?
We'll give it another 5 minutes, see if he returns.
Okay. Do you want me to get ready for going? Away?
Grab a tree.
Alright.
No.
No, what?
And I will sit down on the ground and start pulling the floor. And take as long as it's not.
Oh no.
And I'm beginning to pull.
all right.
Towards kind of vaguely where I think the thing is. I don't actually know exactly where it is.
You can get a vague idea. We'll do a roll for that in a little second. All right. So Data, we're reflex save of 22. You make the save. So you are going to take half damage. Doing maths. Oh, okay. So I rolled a 12. So you take 6. 6 fire damage. Stepping out from behind the trees, you see a very tall woman, like easily like 6'4". Very wide shoulders, quite muscular in frame. She has like a swooping fringe down one side of her face and like a side shave on the other. She has like around her neck, like her coat has like a feathered collar. And then in front of it, there's like a yellowish scarf that kind of rests under her chin and covers her neck, and it kind of resembles a pelican's billet. As she stands there, hand over her lips, like chuckling of, oh, wow. So Marine's finally figured it out. Huh?
It wasn't that hard.
Say that. We've had our little operation here for months. So, what does that say? That our simple plan took so long to be figured out?
Oh, we're new here. We just got here like, I don't know, an hour ago.
It's a shame, because you've ruined everything. So now, we'll just have to kill everyone from both fields. Boys! And she will clap her hands, and a group of 5 other people step out from the trees. There's a whole variety of people. I'll give a quick rundown. One dressed in like all black, head to toe, like long cloak, wide brimmed hat, plague doctor's mask that extends out. He's like all dark and brooding. One big, beefy, muscular man who has like who's got basically like a big hammer resting over his shoulder, except the hammer is basically shaped like a toucan's beak.
Just for memory reference, while this is happening, Data has his hand behind his back on his.
So you're recording this. You're
Yes.
Alright. Alright. So, alright, God, what are my other character designs? because I only had half of these like fully formed, and the rest I'm kind of making up as I go. Okay, so let me think. We've got Plague Doctor. We have Big Toucan Sam. Yes, that is his name, Toucan Sam. Shut up.
Oh, they're after me, Fruit Loops.
Okay, there's one, because this will be a fun one to actually introduce. There is someone who clearly identifies as an Okama. However you choose to imagine that looks like. That's for your imagination. But, you know, I think it's actually quite beautiful. Really long legs, elegant, shaved, and they are stood with one leg hooked up, and they've got like a pink feather boa, very flamingo inspired. Alright, I need 2 more birds. I forgot them. Someone design 2 enemies, quickly.
Footed booby.
Ostrich and a chicken. There you go.
Willow.
I was gonna say E.
Oh, what was that?
Okay, so
Emus are like immortal or something.
there was a whole ass fucking war fought against emus.
Don't want to die. They just don't want to die.
Oh no, wait, no,
The wars.
no, I've got it.
Australia.
I've got it. I fucking got it. Alright. So, we've got... Let me go over these. So we've got Pelican Lady. She's the captain. We have got... Plague Doctor Man. Toucan Sam. Flamingo Okama. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just have Foghorn Leghorn. He's there. Not actually like a chicken, like, but you know, that kind of, you know, barrel-chested, and you know what, he's gonna have just like a big meaty gun, essentially like a cannon, like over his shoulder.
Big meaty gun.
Yeah. And the last one, the last crew member. Sorry, it amuses me.
You wanna explain?
Are they all bird related?
Yep.
You're just now getting this. He
Yep.
literally said, I need 3 more birds.
Okay, and the last crew member, small, like really short, like maybe like 4 foot tall, has got a little mask on to resemble a duckbill, but then we also have like a little weird beaver tail. It's a platypus.
Oh my. What?
It's Perry.
Hang on.
Perry the pirate.
I guess they're pretty close to fuckers, even though they. Why
They're
are
mammals, but they're closer to birds than they are mammals.
They're mammals with beaver tails and duck.
Except they lay eggs.
And they have poisonous dew claws.
Wait. You're talking about platypus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not.
No.
I know.
That's the joke. That.
That's the joke. It's not a bird, but they have so many bird qualities.
That.
They are part of. I don't remember what it's called, but they're part of a class of animal in which there's only 2 animals.
They are God's mistake
I
creation
just
when we
put
used
them in
animal
the same
creation.
category as
Also,
other-
2. Wait, what's the other one?
Oh yeah, the echidna.
Platypus and echidna.
Those
Yeah.
are 2 pretty weird animals.
Yeah.
Which
So.
I don't know why it's in there because it's basically just a different kind of.
Monotremes.
God's mistake.
We all know why echidnas are classified as their own animal, but
Why
we're not
would
talking
we be
about
in there
it
then?
in terms of service.
Because of Knuckles.
No, because
They lay eggs.
sure, let's just.
We all know the reason why.
We all know
You want us
why.
to say it on stream?
No,
Do
we
you want
can't
me
say
to
it on
say-
stream. Don't.
Exactly.
It's not that we can't. It's that we should.
We really should. Don't.
Okay. So, Data, these 6 people are stood in front of you, are all bird themed, and then a platypus person. Not literally a platypus person, a person who is inspired to look like a platypus, not a Zoan type
So
user.
they're a duck, but they're a duck, but they're wearing a fake beaver tail.
Yeah. And you know what? They have a fedora on.
Data's gonna stop them. He's just gonna hold his hand. Need to like instruct Hulk coming at us. What the hell is that?
Alright, Discord went really shit and ruined your dramatic moment. Try again.
Oh, Data's like, I don't mean to interrupt your whole intimidating performance, but he points at the platypus-looking person because Data's never seen a platypus. He's just like, what the fuck is that?
And the rest of them all turn and look at this person, and he kind of shrugs, and you see the captain kind of go, "Ray, I told you. Come on."
God.
And he goes up.
Like, well. Can't help but notice that there's 6 of you.
Yes, and
Uh,
only one of you. So
right.
looks like Marines are gonna need a new errand boy.
I have a question for you though. Can you fly?
Okay.
Fruit?
Alright, I'm bored. Boys, kill him. And with that, what? Just roll initiative quickly. This is only going to be like one round, I think.
How far out are we?
Depends. How long's it been since Chum started pulling?
Not long enough. I will let you know when you lot can arrive. So,
Alright.
Data, what's your initiative? Yeah, just roll initiative.
Have you ever heard of Dawn pulling defense? Going full defense? Huh?
I feel like
Anybody
we're
ever
gonna,
heard
I
of-
feel like we're gonna have like a surprise attack.
What?
Is what we're gonna do because we're gonna be logged.
Is there no initiative on this? sheet? There's a primary ability.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
primary.
And like initiative, I need to put like in order. Like I need to sort that shit out, but don't worry, I'll sort that later. All right, so yours is a 20. So I need to roll for all 6 of these bastards. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do one roll for them because, like I said, this is probably only gonna be one round. So, all right. So I rolled lower. You'll move first, and then they'll all move. So what's Data's move?
Ben,
Hello?
you go first.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it's you, then them. So you go
Okay,
first.
So she fired like a stream of fire, right? Is anything still on fire?
No, I'm gonna say it was like, like a flamethrower, so it like cut, and you've cleared this area, so there's nothing to catch fire. I suppose I should like put little tokens out for them quickly.
Is my shirt on fire since it hit me head on?
On fire.
Did you let it stay on fire?
I might have.
But you the whole time that you were talking with them.
Technically.
Oh.
For legal reasons.
Not if I absorb. Or later. When I say later, I mean like right now.
Why is that not?
Hopefully, maybe. Otherwise, I have another idea because there's plenty of debris around, right? Considering I tore everything up.
Yeah. Why is?
I wanna try.
Why is it not letting put? It's not letting me put shit on the map. Oh fuck! They all came at once.
Giggity?
Stop that.
Yes, I read. Giggity.
Oh. I'll go. Can't tell me how to say it. Ooh.
Data's gonna try something. It might not work,
But where's Jafar?
but he's gonna try it anyway.
But where's
So
Father?
Data's gonna throw his hand back and try to make like imagine a reverse anvil, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of pushing things away, he's going to pull things. He's going to try to fight towards him, where his chest will then be like it'll get pulled, and then right at his chest, that's where the forward tornado goes. He's gonna try to shot.
Okay.
So you know how like tornado picks up stuff and toss it places. He's gonna try to do that. A little more straight.
Okay, so how do you want to try and justify that working? Sorry, I'm just tinting them a vague color so you can know which is which. It should be fairly simple, right?
I'm sure I would know how to.
Are you putting
I knew-
things on the map, or are you on a different layer than we are?
Oh, me and Rin are on a different map to you.
Oh. Okay.
So would, but being at so point, the people, the at where Data is at, see the, not is creeping.
Sorry, Shogun, you're gonna have to repeat that.
Would
Discord.
Data and the people near be able to see at this point that the town are towards them?
I assume Data isn't looking at that,
Okay, cool.
and obviously it's still all trees outside of this area.
That's true. Okay, cool.
Alright, so
I'm just slowly working our way there.
yeah, so Rin, you're trying to like grab a bunch of debris and whack someone with it.
No, I want to pick up debris and then fling at them.
And try and hit everybody.
I
Okay.
don't know, maybe a couple. Doesn't need to be
I
everybody.
mean, it's like pocket from his pocket.
Yeah. Okay. So, how about as like an alternate form of anvil? You know how we got it as like in category 1, it's like a line attack.
Category 2. What? A cone?
Yeah. So basically, you're doing the cone effect.
Gotcha.
So, how do you want to try and aim that?
He's gonna aim it.
I totally just realized I've made these people fucking Power Rangers with the color schemes. Except there's no Red Ranger.
Bird Rangers.
Excuse me, those exist and they're called Feathermen?
Oh god.
You me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, SPD, that's the thing.
He's aiming it here.
Alright, so you're gonna try and hit the yellow, and that's the Pelican Lady, the leader. And then Platypus and Chicken Man. Foghorn Leghorn. His big meaty cannon. So
I
you,
don't know what to name this attack.
it doesn't need a name. This is your first time, you're still figuring it out.
But what are the mechanics? I guess. Probably.
Yeah, it's just in a cone. Alright, so you're doing that. So you reach your hand back, you grab a bunch of debris, and you're like, ah! Ah! And you're gonna start doing that. As you go, do that. Pelican Lady. Oh, Callie is what her name is. Captain Callie. She smirks, and she is... she actually... what's the right dice I'm looking for here? That one. She quickly dashes in front of her two comrades, and she pulls her scarf down and opens her mouth. Except her mouth doesn't just open like a normal person mouth does. It just envelops. It grows exponentially to basically capture this entire attack. And she swallows it.
She just.
She goes, yeah, so she goes, whoa, and you see it like just go inside of her body, and she goes, and she like, after that, she slowly exhales, opens her eyes, looks back at you, and goes, swallow, counter. And then you see like her entire throat kind of like undulates a little bit, goes, as her mouth reopens, and she fires this attack back at you. So, it's a reflex save to avoid your own anvil now. Obviously, she's using your damage roll for it. She gets no additional damage. This like literally takes the attack you did and fires it straight back at you.
Am I susceptible to my own stuff?
Can you set fire on fire?
No.
So,
You can't.
so no, it doesn't do anything, but you've just gone poof, and it's been shot straight back at you. As you kind of just stand there like, huh, that was weird.
Captain, their captain can reflect the attack.
And, okay, so she ended up there, and that leaves the other 5 make their moves. Okay, so this
Give me your power so that we can.
this boy, Plague Doctor Man, you see him like adjust his mask a little bit, and after he does that, he kind of just like cracks the the tip of it open, and it produces a focused spray of poisonous acid, basically. So that is not a reflex. This is a roll versus defense. So defense roll, please.
For defense?
Pardon?
Hold on. Is it reflex or
Defense.
gotcha.
28. Fucking hell. Alright. Now I need to calculate how big of a plus he's got. Because I rolled a 15 on the die. And I don't think I have a plus 13 to hit. I highly doubt I have a plus 13 to hit. I don't have a plus 13 to hit, so no, that misses. Alright. Toucan Sam, with his big toucan beak hammer, he rushes up, and as he does so, he drags his hammer along the ground. The hammer, sparks come off of it as he does so. This seems designed to like conduct electricity as such, and he swings this electrified hammer at you. So defense, please.
Let's go again. Ooh,
Nat 1.
now that happened.
Yeah.
Lightning hammer that I now won.
So lightning hammer is gonna slam on into you. What's a stupid name he can shout as he swings this giant lightning toucan beak hammer?
Mjolnir.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, okay.
Scream.
you know,
Wait. Can we just make it a joke?
of course we can make it a joke.
The lightning's different colors. So he called the freaking Sparkle Slam.
Actually, no. No. The lightning is like slightly multicolored. So this is going to be called Fruit Loops.
Oh my god.
Fruit Loop!
We've done it.
I like to imagine, it's would it be necessarily a slam, or is it more like he kind of spins the hammer and slams it into him?
Yeah.
Dan is just like in his mind, just like, oh, why did I have to get hit by the attack named Fruit Loop?
It just freaking
Oof.
slams into you.
Alright, that is 15. That is 15 damage from the hammer. And then the additional effect comes into play. Can you make me a fort save?
I'm good at those. I'm a Marine.
15.
Not when I roll a 5, but...
The DC is 16. So that's a kick in the... That's a massive kick in the nuts. So what happens is you now feel electricity coursing through you. And you are stunned for 1 round. Basically denying you the ability to roll reflex saves. And, I mean, let me just double check, 'cause I think it fucks you over rolling defense as well. I think stun is a really horrible effect. Let me just check status effects. Is stun a thing? I might be thinking of something entirely different. Stunned. Alright, let's just have a quick little re-roo. Okay. So, that's what it does. So, you drop everything you're holding, you can't take actions, -2 penalty on defense rolls, and lose your dex bonus to defense. So that's what it does.
Are we gonna have to be picking up data off the floor?
Nah, I'll be fine.
And then, Flamingo Okama, kind of, like, very, very quickly and rapidly, like, scuffs their feet on the floor, building an intense amount of friction, before, seemingly without moving, they're going to use Zoom Punch, but with a kick, and kick you from where they're stood. So, defense, please. But sans defense and -2.
What?
Another nat 1.
What did I do?
And this is just...
Renji is not with you today.
Yeah, this is just going to be called Pink Flamingos. That's 9 damage from the kick. And that is heat, because friction is like a fire kick. Just... So just...
Blood armor, where did it go?
God. You just
Foghorn Leghorn
picking
is
data up off the floor.
just going to take a little step there and pop the cannon down and go, "What say ya, say ya, say ya! That's all I can say ya!" Another defense roll, please.
Alright. Come on. What are the odds of me rolling 3 now?
16. Well, I got a 17 on the die, so even without figuring out what plus is. And you think I'm bullshitting, but I can... Well, you can't see my camera, but... Like, if...
Remember, kids, always invest in HP. That's the only reason I...
But yeah, if I just adjust the camera, and you can see this white die here. 17. I'm not even cheating. So, you'll have
Oh my god.
So, this cannon, it doesn't fire a bullet, it fires a shockwave. So, this big thundering, like, just it's a very anime like interpretation of sound. So it's just like a ring of sound goes boom. It's a sonic boom, and
Terrible
that
show.
Terrible game.
yeah, terrible everything.
Terrible.
So let me go the other thing it needs for that. So that is 7 on the die plus his bonus. So that is a 10 thunder damage. Or sonic damage, whatever we're calling it. You're still up?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I got blood.
you got blood twice. How much HP do you have?
Max HP is 20. And I have a DR, so I have like 12 left.
So then, Perry the Platypus just casually walks up behind you and pulls out a dagger. Like, just a small-ass dagger. and
No.
and is gonna just stab you in the kidney. This dagger is this dagger is freezing cold. This is cold damage.
Everyone that attacks me physically is getting his attack.
Yeah. So, just a base cast dagger and just stab you in the kidney with this freezing cold dagger that just like. So, your defense there is a 16. I got a 15 on the die, so add the bonuses, takes it to at least 20. And. Oh, you have. Oh, I was going off your last defense. No, 16 there. Yeah, no, so. Defense, 18. So.
My dice really just don't want me to. Like,
Yeah, so the dagger. Okay, the dagger only deals 4 damage. However, this boy's a rogue, and you're stunned. And this is a sneak attack.
And back.
So that is an additional. Wait, and backstab. Do rogues have more additional damage that I'm not taking into account?
No, backstab is sneak attack.
Oh, backstab is sneak attack. Alright. So it was 4 from the dagger, and then an additional 10, 14. Plus his dex, which is a plus 4. So 4 plus 14 plus 4 is another 22 damage.
I forgot to-
We don't have a data no more.
What is data on?
You-
I think data's on like. Because DR will come into play, so that shouldn't drop him to like -9. I think data should be like on -7 or something hit points.
He's negative, yeah.
You said
No, but I meant for the fight. We no longer have a data.
Yeah.
He's just laying there.
No, that 22. That's 19.
I don't think I have combat healing yet.
Yeah, that's -7.
Oh, boom! My maths was correct! And with that, data, you drop and hit the floor, and they're like, alright, you're dead. And they start to run off.
I'm still conscious, fine.
You might still be conscious, but they're fairly certain you're dead. And so these 6 are all gonna scatter off in different directions, like chuckling to themselves in various manners. So assume that they're gone, as far as you're aware. And that will be the moment where Chum, you have pulled yourselves to the battlefield to just catch glimpse of 6 various avian-themed people running off in different directions and seeing your friend like just bloodied, beaten, and assaulted on the floor.
Fuck! Right at the time that I could really.
Grab him and bring.
Alright. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna grab grab Data and then hop back across the squished 15.
Oh, I won't even bring like none of us are stepping. They just grabbed him, brought him back, and then I let go so that I let go and we're still in the village.
Yeah. Alright, so you're still in the village, you're still safe, you're still all that.
And then I'm gonna lie on the floor because my arms are tired.
I'm just gonna look down at Data and be like, the fuck happened to you?
I'm gonna guess he found the pirates.
Stun hammer.
Gunhammer?
Stun hammer.
You should have just said Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops? What?
Yeah, there's a big toucan-looking bastard with a big hammer. There's no sure you would fight that guy. I want him.
I mean, by all means, it's okay. If his hammer did this... If his hammer did this...
Chum grabs Data by the face. No, what's your name?
He's not gonna die.
I'm fine.
Because, like, in order for me to do first aid, I just need a 50. That's like nigh
Turns out it's
impossible for
really
me.
hard for you to bleed out when you use tornadoes to keep your blood in.
He's more than stable. He's totally fine.
Yeah, Data's okay. I'll just,
I'm gonna look at the leader of the village, but like, do you have medical supplies we could use to try to pack them up a little more?
Bro, I carry a fucking pack that has pounds of medical herbs in it, and I can use that just potions if I take 10 minutes. I used one to stabilize him. I realize he's stable already, because he's not actually bleeding.
I was saying that's why you don't have to necessarily use your own supplies.
Fine.
We're doing this for them.
No, we're doing this to get rid of the stupid ass war and pirates on this.
Important message here.
Yes.
They're going to attack both the villages. They're probably heading to the Nagas right now.
Jump, Freddy.
We need a bigger stick.
Looks finds the tallest tree in the.
So like a
just
minute
love-
later, he's well enough to stand up. So
I just love imagining Chum is facing him and looks at him.
I don't know what to. My arms are tired. I just pulled the village halfway across the island.
To be
I
fair,
see.
you won't be pulling this down. I will. Just make it bendy for me.
Okay. Yeah, we need a really big tree. Like a really big tree.
Wait, before we charge forward, I know what all of their abilities, or at least their fighting style.
Wait, I know what I'll do. Zor, you need to help me. Let's not use a tree. Let's just pull both the islands, the towns together, so they can work together to fight the pirates.
But you just said your arms were tired.
Yeah, you'll pull. I'm tired.
So we pull the villages together.
Yeah, and then I will just hold them together while you guys deal with it.
Right. Don't put them too close.
Okay.
Maybe a 30-minute trek.
Wait, why not two?
Because they might
Because
just fight
They
each
might
other.
go at each.
They're
They would
angry at the pirates,
that,
but
right?
they have... Okay, look, we explained it to one guy. We haven't explained it to the whole village, and especially not the other village yet. They're angry at the pirates, but they're still angry at each other. Data, you're good at talking to people. You good enough to talk?
If it's been like a minute, then he has 3 HP. It's like, yeah, not much.
Cool.
Well,
See if you can gather villagers. Take. What was the elder? You're still here because we haven't moved.
Also, what do daily vitamins?
Daily vitamins makes your will and fortitude go up by so long as you're in my party.
I say as soon as we get this village on the same, we start moving the other one closer, and then we try to get that.
Damn it! Fucking pass the.
I've explained this
I know.
every time.
I know. Anyway.
I'm gonna start.
All right, tell me what I need to do.
So, I'm gonna put my hands on the ground and you do the same. I don't.
It's gonna work.
Okay.
I don't have any power.
So, while you're trying to figure out how this works, Data, you want to explain to the rest of the crew who these people are, how they fight, and who they think they should match up against? Obviously, they've all gone off in different directions.
Things first. There is a weird plague doctor looking person.
It was the one that.
He fired some weird acid poison at me.
Most likely got it from the Nagas.
No, it was it was more acidic than it was poison.
Right. Do you real fast? Do you happen to have? Did you get hit by that?
No.
It just missed you completely.
I don't.
Damn it. Because I can make for poisons and things.
Gee, thanks for being concerned. Did you get your face melted off? No, I'm fine. Thank you for it.
Well, that's a thing. It's a feat I have. Antidotes. The doctor now has access to antidotes. The doctor can extract samples from patients easily, such as bacteria, viral, or poison samples. These samples will be needed to create the antidote.
But
He didn't get hit by that stun. Is there anything you could create?
It's a light. I can't
got
cure lightning.
What
I
happened?
can't cure.
Worth a shot.
I know a guy that can.
Wait, seriously?
Ooh.
Admiral Shiro. What are you talking about? Anyway,
Is that from the manga you've been reading?
no, Admiral Shiro. You know, our commanding officer.
No, I don't.
What?
I'm serious here. Who the fuck is Admiral Shiro?
When did this get discussed?
When the hell was this discussed, Rin?
A long time ago. Oh, you missed the backstory of it.
Yeah, flashback episode. Admiral Shirorain was introduced.
Yeah, I wasn't here either. So,
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fucking okay.
Who is intimately tied into Rin's backstory. So Data knows him on a more personal level.
I have a boss?
The rest of you met him like once, and he was like,
have you not called him for help with the shit? He could help immensely.
Nah, he wouldn't.
What? Why have you not called him for hot butt?
Nah, he wouldn't. He'd probably tell me that that I should deal with it myself.
Right. Which is what we're doing anyways. So the point is
We
moot.
did anyway.
Fantastic.
Look what's happened so far.
The other hot butt is what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get that.
The right of
situated.
passage or something. That's the type.
Of course.
I love how even in character we can't stay on track.
Because he mentioned that he knew a guy with a cure for lightning, and
Anyway, abilities, go.
Yes. Plague Doctor, acid, poisons. Seems to fights from a range, primarily as far as I can.
Like your forte, Jimmy.
Wears a mask that Jimmy fight him.
wait,
He's wearing them.
Jimmy, your shit's caught.
Yeah.
You could just melt the mask.
But he works with acid, so I'm assuming his mask would be made to resist acid.
But is he
It is acid, not
to
other
just
acids.
basic skunk devil fruit user acid is probably much different. It has not.
Except by us.
So this is essentially the eternal debate of, if you've got two people who use fire, do you make them fight each other, or do you go, you two don't fight each other, because your powers are the same? We're in that debate territory.
Dooku.
Yeah, that's exactly where we are.
I'm fighting people. Like,
Take
I'm just
platypus.
not. I can. I've been struck by like.
What?
It wasn't that bad. Well,
Lightning?
so no, but it tried to strike me and I made it not.
You bent the lightning around him.
Alright, well, actually, Sam.
What is sound exact?
Vibrations and airwaves.
Can I? Oh, air! I can.
That
I thought you couldn't do air yet. Oh. Well,
I didn't think we got here so quick. Air and tree bending.
I thought it was just tree bending.
No, the tree bending was the last. Looks at the leader. Sorry about destroyed tree.
It's a tree.
Oh no, a secret tree.
Yes, and I just like take a handful of air and pull it back, and then like whop into Zor's face, and then.
Ow!
No, it's like an air bazooka.
You'll fight
Yeah, no, it's just a poof of air.
You fight the rooster looking guy. Cap. Or
Yeah.
Which one?
Back.
Ooh, I'd like
And
to
I-
see him try to stab me in the back.
I take out the puff and start bending it around in loops. See, I got a long stick kind.
Oh boy.
Oh, mania.
What does he do? Exactly.
Oh, fuck. Doing this to me now!
Let's see.
Right.
Okay.
Are we back? Are we good?
Are we back? Are we hello?
I think,
Yeah.
so, everything's like starting to die a little bit. So, we might have to like abridge this. Hopefully, we can give an in-depth version of it at the start of the next session, but abridged version. Who do we think wants to get matched for who? And then I
I'm
can.
fighting the guy because I have to beat the crap out of him.
Alright, so you want to fight.
Fighting.
Wait, you said-
purely based on grudge.
So he wants to fight the hammer.
Okay, so it's Data versus Toucan Sam.
I'll take on the lead.
No, you're not, because there's 6 of them and 5 of us. The leader's later.
Yes.
Also, the leader would probably literally eat.
No, I feel like the leader would be worst against James because he's our only range.
No. The leader would be really good against him specifically. I
Yeah.
tried to fire a ranged attack and she can eat it and spit it.
Right.
Lovely.
And it
Can-
doesn't seem to matter what it is because she ate a tornado and then fired back a tornado.
Right.
I
So
think
Data
I'll-
versus Sam.
I guess I'll take on the. I probably would be good against the little tiny rogue.
Alright.
So.
So Data versus Sam, Zor versus Perry.
I said I wouldn't be good against.
Oh, you don't want to fight the platypus.
I
Flamingo.
can take the flamingo.
Yep. Who I don't have a name for.
Oh, I'll go against Foghorn.
Wait, I thought we said
Yeah, I thought Trump was gonna take that one off.
dead air.
Manipulate the air.
Vincent, okay, Chum versus Foghorn Leghorn.
You could. I think you'd be the best match against the platypus because with your 6 arms, you have a little more like air around you. Plus, you're very close combat, which makes it harder for him to get behind.
So we are sending James against.
I guess.
He's
So-
immune to his own attacks.
We're gonna have a poison showdown with Jimmy versus Plague Doctor.
Like Doctor. If we come across a clearing that no longer has trees or any sign of life in it, we'll know where the battle was.
And Chum versus Foghorn. Zor versus. No, I'm just gonna call them Divine. The Pink Flamingos reference. That's their name, Divine.
I wrote it down in the Discord.
Yeah. All right. Boom.
Her name is Divine.
Yeah. To be a reference to Pink Flamingos. Yes, I'm very gay.
It's okay. We love you.
All right.
They're allowed,
Cool.
They're allowed to do this.
There we go. We have our matchup sorted. That's all arranged. We'll recap this beginning of next session when the internet isn't dying. Alrighty. So,
I think that's the end.
we will wrap up the session there. This is going to be horrible to edit, but fuck
Just
it.
Real quick, Bardic.
Yo.
Can we have during like the intermission going into the next episode? This is when me and Chum are working to figure out and actually slowly pulling the 2 villages together.
Yeah, we'll start with that. We won't just start with like, and you rush up and you'll find the battles. There'll be stuff to do and sort out and all that.
Yeah.
All Friday. So, with that, we're going to wrap up. Thank you for sticking it through. Sorry the internet has been pretty atrocious throughout a lot of this. That's a bastard, apparently. Much I feel about that. But, hey, oh. I have been the Bardic Knock. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube. Bardic Knock. You can just find me streaming stuff. Lots of Pokemon, lots of different various challenge runs, competitive battling and stuff. Just stuff. Just stuff. Bring on by to twitch.tv/BardicKnock and check out the stuff. There's also a Discord server where we talk about the stuff. I will start linking that in YouTube descriptions as soon as I remember to, so check that out as well for more of the stuff. Players!
Cool. I'm Nick. I'm also known as Strider. I've been playing Mercurius. I'm Nikias Rotor on Twitter, but I'm Strider Winters pretty much everywhere else. And most places you'll find me is actually here on Bardic's channel doing things and stuff. I'm also a mod and his only mod on the Discord. I do a lot of stuff for Bardic, and he appreciates me, and I appreciate him. It's a lot of fun. That's me.
I am Shogo. I am around, and I will probably be streaming later. We'll see. First, I gotta clean out and sell my. I'm doing that later. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming later today, if I can find someone to do it. I can't stand streaming.
My name is James. I am the opposite of Nick. I do not like friendship. I am an
Just lie.
Had it there. Beautiful. So, I'm Ren. I play Data. And that's about it.
That's it. Can we find you anywhere?
Well, Radio Shack is reopening soon. You know, you'll have to wear a mask, but if you do, then feel free to find me at Radio Shack. #NotMask.
I wonder how much money we'd get ad revenue.
And there's
Well,
From
I don't
Radio
know.
Shack? Nothing.
They don't have any money,
Probably a
so
penny.
they're like, well, we don't have any money, but we could ship you some walkie-talkies.
Dude, I'd be so down.
Yeah. You kidding me?
Kidding me?
Or
Were
maybe,
you walkie-talkie?
or maybe an RC.
Oh, hell yeah! They might even have like a little mini drone.
Right.
Kind of nice.
Not sponsored by Radio.
Hashtag not an.
Give us our.
I mean, anybody really. If we could get sponsored by anyone, it'd be me.
Look, Radio Shack. I'm not saying. I'm just saying we can help each other out here.
Look,
I'm not saying but I'd gladly become a sellout for you, Radio Shack.
I mean, to be fair, if anybody offered me anything, $10, fucking bag of Skittles, I'd be like, fuck yeah! I'll do it!
No more Skittles.
I love Skittles.
No more Skittles.
I love.
So, you heard that?
Skittles. Last time when Skittles were brought in, there was a giant plate full of Skittles over at Nick's that he just was constantly munching.
It's
I
simple.
munch
Throughout
Skittles.
the next couple of streams, you just have to randomly say, you know.
Oh my
so
god.
people Start using with no context, just
It's established, but I will sell
Alright,
stuff
now
for Skittles, apparently.
Coke Zero. I got a 20.
Great. That's the stream.
Alright.
Enough of the podcast.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
Dakota.
Fine. Just ignore me, Nick. Fuck you.
Is that not everybody?
I mean, that's everybody. He said a thing. Oh, we're.
Excellent.
Dakota, finish so I can click end stream.
Oh my god.
I'm Zol. You can find me anywhere as White Wolf. These fucks apparently exist.
Don't. You exist less than.
Alright. With that, thank you everybody for sticking through all of this. Until next time, stay safe and happy adventures. Bye-bye.
Bye.